A shalom to Israel. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Barakatam to all the brothers. Yahweh Shema Alathan Bahashem, Yahweh Shai to all the sisters. We are the Isupk, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Command in General Yohana. And since 1969, Isupk has been teaching the truth of the Bible. And that truth includes the fact that so-called Blacks, so-called Latinos, Hispanics, and so-called First Nation Native Indians are the true Jews, the Israelites, God's chosen people of the Bible, the future rulers of the planet Earth. The Isupk is the home of the truth. Understanding we're not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group. And if you're not in the Isupk under Command in General Yohana, you're simply not in the truth. Okay. Shalom, my name is Officer 1000 Yanazar here in Durham, North Carolina. We're about to conduct the live and official Sabbath service here in Durham, North Carolina. And with that, Midavishu Imajim Wapanya Akadam, which means, yeah, Tuwada. Blow the horn, Tuwada. You're going to blow the horn to commence the Sabbath service. We're going to start off with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew.
Let me take it, sir. Come on. It's the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Haya, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakoka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Haya, Bahashim, Slakia, Bashamayim, Nathan, look, Slakia, Nathanawa, Lakum, Cow, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawathyanawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawathyanawa, Wala'a, Taba'ayanawa, Banasaya 1, Abal, Hashayanawa, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwith, Waha'ala, Wa'athaparith, Wa'awalayum, La'awalayum, Aiman.
In English, our Father,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
our daily bread.
And
forgive us our debts.
And forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. This is the prayer for the power of the Hakak in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Bahashem. Yahweh Shai. Baba Koshah. Nathanawa. Hakak. Laura Pa'ah. Kal Makala. Wakal Matawa. Hakak. Latahor. Hamatazarayim. Hakak. Lahakoryum. Hamathium. Hakak. Al Rakawath. Hatama Allah. Lagorashan. Bahashim. Yahawashai. The water Aman.
Okay. The prayer for the blessing in the Hebrew. I don't know. Go ahead. Go ahead. Don't worry
It's. You want me to read the English, sir?
Yeah, I'll
Come.
Okay. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shai?
Why Yahawashai?
Why Mayaka Allah?
Why Makia Allah?
Why Allahayim?
Why Allahayim?
Matazaba Ya'ah.
We missed the English and the Hebrew, sir.
You mean in the
Yeah, in the
Salak. Why? Hold on. Good.
Come.
Yo! Don't worry about it. Afterwards. You want to do it afterwards. That's quiet bar up there. What are you doing? Wait till I finish. Salakia for that. Hakak in the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahawashai.
Please give us the power.
Give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
Salakia. The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahawashai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Prayer for the blessing in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shai?
Why Yahawashai?
Why Mayaka Allah?
Why Makia Allah?
Why Allahayim?
Why Allahayim?
Matazaba Ya'ah.
Matazah Bara'ah.
Alawap Yahana.
Alawap Yahana.
Alawapium.
Ha Alawapiyam.
Hasaranyum.
Hasaroyam.
Hakotazayanyum.
Hakotazoyoyam.
Hakoyoyoyum.
Hakoya Yoyam.
Waha Guatian.
Waha Aguatian.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
Bahashim Yahawashai.
The water Amun.
The water Amun. In the English, bless you Yahweh. And Yahawashai. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yohana. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. The sisters. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahawashai. Thank you. So be it.
Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Aisha.
Ayanya.
Ahaharia.
Ahahoria. Ma'ayan. Yaba'a. Isaiah. Ma'aim. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayam. Wa'arataza. Ayatan. Lamawat. Regalka. Al Yanawam. Shamarka. Hana. La'a. Yanawam. Wala'a. Yayashun. Shawamar. Yasra'ala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al-Yad. Yamyaka. Yawamam.
Hashamash.
La'a. Yakaka. Wayarak. Balayala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makal Yashamar. Athnapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar. Taza'adka. Wabawa'aka. Mayata. Wa'id Awalam. In the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from which cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yashra Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al Dami Alakar.
Al Dami Alakar.
Al Takarash.
Al Takarash.
Al Tashakwat.
Wa Al Tashakwat. Al
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabyaka.
Abu Yabyaka.
Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawan.
Yawam.
Ra'ash.
Al
Imaka.
Al Imyaka.
Irayamwa.
Wa Irayamwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata.
Wayata.
Yaitazawa.
Wa Aitazawa.
Al Tazapawanyaka.
Al Tazapawanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakidam.
Wanakakidam.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Shamyasha'ala.
Shamyasha'ala.
Iwada.
Awada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawaitazawa.
Nawa Aitazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakhadwa.
Yakadwa.
Aliaka.
Auliaka.
Barayath.
Barayath.
Yakarathwa.
Yakawathwa.
Aholia.
Aholia.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashamai.
Wa Yasha'ai.
Alayam.
Alaya.
Mawa'aba.
Wa Mawa'aba.
Wahagarium.
Wahagorium.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa Amawam.
Wa'aimalak.
Wa Amalak.
Palashath.
Palashath.
Anyashabia.
I'm Yeshabwa.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Amam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zerawai.
Zerawai.
Labanya Lawat.
Labunya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
Ashalaham.
Kamadjin.
Kamadyan.
Kasaya.
Kasaya.
Sara'ah.
Sara'ah.
Kayabyan.
Kanyabyan.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Kayashwan.
Kayashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayan.
Bayan.
Da'ara.
Da'ara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Nada.
Nada.
Yabmawa.
Yabmawa.
Ka'arab.
Ka'arab.
Wakazaba.
Wakazabah.
Wakazabak.
Wakazabak.
Wakatazal.
Wakatazal.
Mana'ai.
Mana'ai.
Kal Nasaya Kamwa.
Kal Nasana Kamwa.
Ashar.
Ashur.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Naya Rashad.
Naya Rashad.
Anawa.
Lanawa.
Ath.
Ath.
Na'awath.
Na'awath.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Kagogala.
Kagogla.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya.
Lapanya.
Barakha.
Warakwa.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Tabya. Ira.
Ya'ira.
Wakalaba.
Wakalaba.
Dalahat.
Talahat.
Harayam.
Harayan.
Khan.
Khan.
Daradapma.
Daradapma.
Basa Iraka.
Basa Araka.
Basa.
Basa.
Wapathka.
Wapathka.
Dabahalam.
Tabahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Kualawan.
Kualawam.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Yahwa.
Yahwa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayabaholwa.
Wayabaholwa.
Aija'ai.
Aija'ai.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayakaparawa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayadayawa.
Wayadayawa.
Kaya Ata.
Kaya Ata.
Shimka.
Shamka.
Yahwa.
Yahwa.
Labadka.
Labadka.
Al-Yawan.
Ayawan.
Al-Kal Ha'aratazar.
Al-Kal Ha'arataza. In the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yashra Allah may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, and the Philistines, and the inhabitants, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kasan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeeb. Yea, all their princes, as Zabah and as Zamunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
Which means to be seated. Once again, this is the live and official Sabbath service here in Durham, North Carolina. And so we're going to start off today reading the scriptures, of course. And we're going to start off today at the book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse 15. If you want to read along, just go to Blue Letter Bible, put in Leviticus chapter 20, verse 15, and then you'll see right there next to it, you'll see the word tools. You push that and you can see the Assyrian Hebrew if you want to read along. It's good practice to do so. You start to learn the pronunciation. The first thing we got to do if you want to learn Hebrew is get the alphabet and learn the alphabet, which we have sheets here that you can have if you come by the school, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to read the Hebrew, and the brother's going to read. We're going to do one round, and then we're going to call you up. Okay, so this is the book of, before I go on, I just want to let you know, and you might be somebody watching for the first time or newly watching, the Sabbath service is a service for the Lord, right? And for our people to learn our culture and our laws, statutes, and commandments, how to conduct ourselves. So that's the purpose. We serve the Lord by serving our people. That's how we serve the Lord. You understand what I'm saying? Because the Most High, Yahweh, doesn't need anything from us. You understand? But he requires service and obedience from us, okay? Okay, so let's get it. The book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse 15 in Hebrew. Wa ayash ashar yatun shakabathwa bapahama mawath yawamath wa'ath habahama baharagwa. Verse 16. Wa ashar thakwarab al kal bahama lara ba'ai atha waha ragath ath ha asha wa ath habahama mawath yawa mathwa damayaham bum. Verse 17. Wa ayash ashar yakwath ath akathwa bath abiyawa awa. Okay, here we go. Akathwa, Baha, Abiawa, Awa, Bath, Amwa, Wa, Ra'ah, Ath, Arawath, Wahaya, Thara'ah, Ath, I, Rawathwa, Kasad, Hawa'ah, Wana, Karathwa, La Ayanaya, Bunya, Imam, Irawath, Akathwa, Gala, Iwanwa, Ya Sha'ah, verse 18. Salakia. Second, close. Okay. Verse 18. Wa Ayash, Ashar, Yashakab, Ath, Asha, Dawath, Wagala, Ath, Irawatha, Ath, Makrara, Ha'ira, Wahaya, Galatha, Ath, Makwara, War, Salakia, Damaya, Wana Karathwa, Shanyahum, Makwarab, Imam. Verse 19. Arawath, Athawath, Amak, Wa'a, Kawath, Abiaka, La'a, The Gala, Kaya, Ath, Sha'awar. No, Sha'orwa, Sha'orwa, Ha'ira, Iwanum, Yasha'awa. No, we started at 15. 21 should be the last. Okay? Help me keep up with it. Mosaic, correct. Verse 20. Wa Ayash, Ashar, Yashakab, Ath, the Dathwa, Irawath, the Dahwa, Dadawa, Salaki, Dadawa, Gala, Kata'am, Yasha'awa, Ira Yarium, Ya Mathwa. In verse 21. Wa Ayash, Ashar, Yakwak, Ath, Ashath, Akiawa, Nada, Hawa'ah, Irawath, Akiawa, Gala, Iraya, Rayam, Yahayawa. In English, start at 15.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 15 in the English. And if a man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death, and ye shall slay the beast. Verse 16.
Hold on right there.
Come.
In verse 14, which we went over last week. So what we're going over is like conduct, what's allowable and what's not allowable. So you can't sleep with an animal, man. And a lot of that is going on. A lot of that is going on today. Bestiality is what we call it. It's an abomination, it's unlawful. And in the kingdom of the Edomites, there's places where you can fly to in Europe where you can go to a hotel and sleep with an animal of your choice.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
That's a fact.
Like this, if I could, now that you brought it up, I believe it was somewhere across the pond, as they say. As you said, they can go and sleep with animals. I believe it was a place in Italy, if I'm not mistaken. I believe Italy was one of those places where they said you could go over there and you decide to sleep with an animal. It's completely lawful.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. You know, what really bugged me out, the brother told me that what was it? Was it chlamydia?
Yeah, come on.
Chlamydia comes from a koala bear.
Yeah, koala bear.
I didn't need I say anymore. You know what a koala bear is? It's like a little teddy bear animal. He looks cute. That means somebody did him, man. Like, yeah, that almost knocked me out when they told me that one. I like that. Man. But any animal that you decide you want to have relations with, you will be put to death. You should be. It's an abomination. Read on.
Come. Verse 16. And if a woman approach unto any beast and lie down there too, thou shalt kill the woman and the beast. They shall surely be put to death.
So now we got to look at the harshness, or what appears to be the harshness of the punishment. And the reason for that is what it states in verse 14, where it says that there be no wickedness among you. So these crimes or these sins, these abominations were dealt with severely so that people would know that these things are not good for you and to keep evil out of Israel. You understand? That's the evil that God created, is the recompense that you get for the evil that you do. Read.
Come. Their blood shall be upon them. Verse 17. And if a man shall take his sister, his father's daughter, or his mother's daughter, and see her nakedness, and she shall, and she see his nakedness, it is a wicked thing, and they shall be cut off in the sight of their people. He hath uncovered his sister's nakedness, he shall bear his iniquity.
And you can't sleep with your family members.
Verse 18. And if a man lie with a woman having her sickness, and shall uncover her nakedness, he hath discovered her fountain, and she hath uncovered the fountain of her blood, and both of them shall be cut off from among their people.
So if you knowingly sleep with your woman while she's on her flower, knowingly, if you do it and it happens during the act, then you unclean for 7 days. But if you do it knowingly, you understand, I don't even know why anybody would do that.
That's nasty.
But it's unlawful to do so. Okay. Read on.
Verse 19. And thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy sister, nor thy father's sister, for he uncovereth his near kin, they shall bear their iniquity.
Understand? Meaning you're gonna get punished for that.
Verse 20. And if a man shall lie with his uncle's wife, he have uncovered his uncle's nakedness. They shall bear their sin, and they shall die childless.
Read on. Some of them is just self-explanatory.
Yeah, go good. Verse 21. And if a man shall take his brother's wife, it is an unclean thing. He have uncovered his brother's nakedness. They shall be childless. That's it.
Kwabar Banya Howard Banya Shala.
Kwabar Banya Howard Banya Sha'ala.
Yahweh Shemel Shabrakta.
Yahweh Shemel Shabrakata. Come on. Yeshab, which means to be seated. I'm going to read the Hebrew. Unless you want to. Not yet. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse 22 in the Hebrew. Washamaratham, Ath, Kal, Kakwathia, Wa'ath, Kal, Mashapatia, Wa'ai, Shiatham, Athum, Wala'ah, Thakwaya'ah, Athakam, Ha'aratazar, Ashar, Anya, Mabia'ah, Athakam, Shema, Lashabath, Baha, Oba. Verse 23. Wala'ah, Thalakwa, Bakakwath, Hagawaya, Hagoya, Ashar, Anya, Mashalak, Ma, Panyakam, Kaya, Ath, Kal, Allah, Aishawa, Wa Akwataza, Bum. Verse 24. Wa Amar, Lakum, Athawa, Ath, Adamathum, Wa Anya, Atha, Nana, Athana, Athanana, Lakum, La Rashath, Atha, Aratazar, Zakath, Kalab, Wadabash, Anya, Yahweh, Alahayakum, Ashar, Habadalathia, A, Thakam, Mun, Ha'aimayam. Verse 25. Waha, Badal, Bayan, Habahama, Ha Tahara, La Tama'a, Wabayan, Ha Ilap, Ha Tama'a, Latahar, Wala'a, Thasha, Kwatazawa, Ath, Nap, Baba Hama, Waba, Iwap, Wabakal, Ashar, Haramash, no, Salakia, Tharamash, Adama, Ashar, Hadalathi, Ha, Badalathia, Lakum, Lata Ma'a. Verse 26. Wahaya Yathum Laya Quadasium Kaya Quadawash Anya Yahweh Wa Abadol Athakam Lahayawath Laya. Okay, that was what, 6? Let's see. Come on. We get one more. Okay. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 27, and verse 1 in the Hebrew. I didn't do 27?
Yeah, you're doing verse 27.
Okay.
And then the last one is
The last one is 1, right?
Yeah, come on.
Okay, Salaki, my bad. Verse 27. Wa Ayash, Awa, Asha, Kaya, Yahweh, Baham, Wab, Awa, Yada Ainia, Mawath, Yawa, Mathwa, Ba Abun, Ya Ragamwa, Atum, Damayahum, Bum. This is the book of Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wayamar Yahweh al-Mashah, Amar al-Hakahanyam, Bunya, Aharon, wa Amarath, Alaham, La Pash, Lana Pash, Lana Pash, La A, Yatama ba I mayum, ba I mayawum. Nope. Ba I mayawa. So now I'm gonna go back to chapter 20 and start at verse 22 in English.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse 22. Ye shall therefore keep all my statutes and all my judgments and do them, that the land whither I bring you to dwell therein spew you not out.
So you hear when he says shall not spew you out, meaning if you follow, this is a warning. This is why in chapter 28, the Most High tells you, as I spoke to you before, the Most High warned us. He's saying if you obey these, you won't get kicked out of the land. That's what he's telling you here. You understand?
Verse 23. And ye shall not walk in the manner of the nation which I cast out before you, for they committed all these things, and therefore I abandoned Salakia. I abhorred them.
So here the Most High is saying, I'm giving you a chance. These other nations was in here, and they was doing all manner of wickedness. And all the manner of wickedness that they were doing, you're not to do. This is what he told Israel. You understand? And he abhorred him, meaning he abhorred those nations, meaning he took action against them. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't just hate them from afar. He took action against them, and he had us boot them out. This is the righteousness of the Lord, that by which all righteousness is measured. There is no other righteousness. You understand? These nations was wicked for a long period of time. It wasn't like they was just wicked for a couple of years. We're talking about hundreds of years, maybe even thousands, right? Read on.
Verse 24. But I have said unto you, ye shall inherit their land,
Hey,
and I will
so
give
we
it,
in the Sabbath service?
and I will give it unto you to possess it, a land that floweth with milk and honey. I am the Lord your God, which have separated you from other people.
He has separated us from other people. You understand? We're set apart, separate from other people. And that's our strength. You understand? We can't be nothing to other people if we're nothing to ourselves. We can't lead other people if we don't lead ourselves. Read on.
Verse 25. Ye shall therefore put difference between clean beasts and unclean.
You understand? There's things that you can eat, and there's things that you can't eat. That's clean and unclean. And the word is clean and unclean. Clean is good, unclean is poison. You understand? Whenever you see unclean, just think of it as poison. It's not to be eaten. Read.
And between unclean fowls and clean.
So fowls are the birds of the air, of course. They're birds. And there's some birds you can eat, and some birds you can't eat. You understand? Read on.
And ye shall not make your souls abominable by beasts or by fowl.
Understand? You're not going to make your body abominable or against God. You understand? By eating these animals. You understand? By eating these animals and these unclean beasts, you make yourself against God, abominable to God. You understand? And these are laws, you understand what I'm saying, that we are going to fulfill, that we're going to obey if we want to live like the Most High wants us to live. Baba Kasha.
Or by any manner of living thing that creepeth underground, which I have separated from you as unclean.
And meaning lizards, snakes, and most all insects are unclean. There's a few of them that you can eat. You know, I had a Christian say to me, well, you can eat a grasshopper, but you can't eat a pig, a pork chop. That's what he said. But he doesn't understand. It's not me or it's not anybody in the ISUPK who made these rules. This is the Most High Power, Yahweh, who made these rules for us to live good, to be healthy. He made the rules. We ain't know nothing about none of this until he taught us. That's it. Baba Kasha.
Verse 26, and ye shall be holy unto me, for I, the Lord, am holy, and I have severed you from other people, that ye shall be mine.
You know, be like me. I'm clean and holy, set apart. Be like me. You understand what I'm saying? Be holy. You understand? Christians don't even know what holy means. Because when I was a Christian, I didn't know what the hell holy means. I thought it was something to attain to. You understand? Some kind of holy or spiritual objective or condition. But all it means is to be set apart. You understand? To be set apart, separate from all the wickedness and all these other nations have in their borders, right? And he severed us from them so we could be his, man. That's a declaration of love as far as I'm concerned. You understand?
Verse 27, a man also or woman that have a familiar spirit or that is a wizard shall surely be put to death.
Understand? Because a familiar spirit is like a soothsayer. You understand? You go to these women and they set out the cards. What was her name? What was her sister name? That was the fake Jamaican sister? Chloe. Like that. You know, they tell you they could read your palm.
Miss Cleo.
Yeah, Miss Cleo. They could read your palm and they could predict your future. Yeah. They used to have the crystal ball. You know what I'm saying? These people are frauds and they're wicked as hell. Understand? And a drug dealer is a wizard. You understand? Because he mixed potions to deceive you. You understand? So he's a wizard or he's a witch. And read that scripture again, brother Baba Kasha.
Verse 27, a man also or woman that have a familiar spirit or that is a wizard shall surely be put to death.
You know, hey, I could speak to the spirits. Hey, man, your husband died. Come on in there and give him about 400. And you could talk to your husband. I could raise up his spirit. He could talk to you right here in this room. Seance. That, you understand? It's a fraud, man. You understand? There's this story. Anyway, I don't want to waste some more time. Go ahead.
They shall stone them with stones. Their blood shall be upon them.
Meaning, if you do these crimes and you're stoned, it's a horrible way to die. And the people that stone you are not going to be blamed for stoning you. It's on you that you're being stoned. You understand? And I know people, the Most High is harsh. That's what that God in there, that Old Testament God, he was mean, he was cruel. No, dumbass. He was holy. And he wanted you to be holy. He wanted you not to do these things because these things are evil. And there's evil. When the Most High say evil, meaning that there's evil ramifications for doing it. That's what it is. All right? That's in the 27.
Come.
Most High in Christ. So now, yeah, right. Most High in Christ. Stay on it because I'll be forgotten.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 1. And the Lord said unto Moses, speak unto the priests, the sons of Aaron, and say unto them, there shall none be defiled for the dead among his people.
I'm looking at. I'm trying to see if I got to get a better breakdown on it than I could give you. Okay, there shall none be defiled for the dead among the people. I got to get a breakdown on that. I got the breakdown before, but I can't remember it. Okay. Okay, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 2 in the Hebrew. Kaya lasha'arwa hakorab aliyawa la amwa wala abiyawa wala bunwa wala bathwa wala athiyawa akiyawa. Verse 3. Wala aki akatwa salagia wala akathwa habathwala hakwa rawaba aliyawa ashar la hayatha ayash la yata lata ma'a. Verse 4. La'a yata ama ba'al ba'ai miyawa laha kalwa. Verse 5. La'a ya kwarathwa kwaratha na salakia kwaraka barashim salakia wapa'af zakwanum la'a ya galathwa ya galakwa waba basharam la'a ya sharatwa sharatath. Verse 6. Kadashiam Yahayawa la alahayaham wala'a yakalolwa shum alahayakam kaya ath ashaya Yahawa lakam alahayaham ma kwarayaba kwa salakia ma kwa rayabam wa hayawa kwadash. Verse 7. Asha zana wa ka lola la'a ya kwakwa wa asha gawa wash sha gara washa ma'a yasha la'a yakwakwa kaya kodash hawa'a la alahayawa. One more, verse 8. Wa kadashathwa kaya ath lakam alahayaka hawa'a ma kwarayab kwadash haya laka kaya kwadawash anya yahawa ma kwadashakam. Take over the English. Verse 2.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 2. but for his kin that is near unto him, that is, for his mother, and for his father, and for his son, and for his daughter, and for his brother.
This now I understand what it was saying in the previous verse. What it's talking about, you can go to the funeral and become unclean for your family members. You understand? So when you have a funeral, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to go to every funeral. But if it's your mother, your brother, your father, your daughter, your son, then you go ahead on to the funeral. Okay? You understand? And you could become unclean for them. Okay? Read on.
Verse 3. And for his sister a virgin that is nigh unto him, which have no husband, for her may be Salakia, for her may he be defiled.
Okay.
Verse 4.
That means if a sister dies without a man, you can go to her funeral.
Right. Verse 4. But he shall not defile himself, being a chief man among his people, to profane himself.
And so the brothers who are in high position, they don't have to go to every funeral. You understand?
Okay.
Read on.
Verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
So, like some African tribes, have tribal marks to identify what tribe you're from. No, we don't do that. You understand? Because the land of Israel, before it became our land, belonged to what we call Africans. They were the main people that lived in that area. You understand? And they were doing these things. You understand? And to identify themselves. So anything that these other nations was doing, the Most High said, no, we don't do that. The Egyptians loved to shave their heads and wear those little things on their head. And, brothers still do that to this day. But we don't. You understand? Read on.
Verse 6. They shall be holy unto their God, and not profane the name of their God. For the offering of the Lord made by fire, and the bread of their God they do offer. Therefore they shall be holy.
Read on.
Verse 7. They shall not take a wife that is a whore or profane, neither shall they take a woman put away from her husband, for he is holy unto God.
So this is the priest, right? The priest can't marry a whore. You understand? They can't marry a woman that's been divorced from another man. You understand? Let me see. So the priest has a standard of, he has to get him a virgin or a young woman of marriageable age. You understand? To marry, because he's a priest. Okay, that was the law of priesthood. They shall not take a wife that is a whore or profane, or you know how these women are. They out here acting a fool out here and cussing and loud. Leave her alone. Read on, Baba Shah.
Verse 8. Thou shalt sanctify him therefore, for he offered the bread of thy God. He shall be holy unto thee, for I, the Lord, which sanctify you, am holy.
So the priest who makes the offerings to God has to be even more separate or more holy than the common folks, meaning that they have more restrictions on their behavior because they offer the offerings unto God. Okay? Okay, so now this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 9 in Hebrew. Wabath, Ayash, Kahan, Kaya, Thakal, La, Zanawath, Ath, Abiyah, Haya'ah, Makalolath, Ba'asha, the Sharap. Verse 10. Wahakahan, Hagada, the wall. I got a wall, Salaki. I got a wall. Ma'akiawa, Ashar, Yawat, Tazak, Al, Ra'ashwa, Shamwa, and Salaki Shaman, Hamashaka, Wamala'a, Ath, Yadwa, La, Labash, Ath, Haba, Gadium, Ath, Ra'ashwa, La'a, Yapara'ai, Waba, Gadiawa, La'a, Yaparum. Verse 11. Wait a minute, hold on. See? Yeah, verse 11. Verse 11. Wa'al kal napashath math la'a yaba'a la'abiyawa wala amwa la'a yatama'a. Verse 12. Woman hamakwadash la'a yataza'a wala'a ya kalol ath makwadash alia ala hayawa kaya nazar shaman mashakath ala hayawa aliyawa anya Yahweh. Verse 13. Waha wa'a asha baba babath walayaha. Let me get it again. Ba bath walaya. That's a doozy. Ya quack. Verse 14. Alamana waga rawasha waka lola zana ath Allah la'a ya quack kaya bathawala ma'aimiya wa ya quack asha. Okay, we started at 8, right? No, 9, right? 2, 4, 6. Okay, so 14. This is 14, right? Wait a minute. Yeah, 13. Wahawa'a asha babath the walayath yakwak. Yeah, we did that one. Verse 14. Alamana waga rawasha wakalola bathawala ma'imiyawa yakwak asha. Verse 15. Wala'a ya kalol zaraiwa ba'imiyawa kaya anya Yahweh makadashwa. 16 should be the last one, right? Can count from 9. 16 should be. Verse 16. Why the boy Yahweh al Mashah la Amar. Gonna start at verse 9, 2, 4, 6, 7. 16 was supposed to be the last one. Yeah, read up to 16.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 9. And the daughter of any priest, if she profane herself by playing the whore, she profaneth her father. She shall be burnt with fire. Verse 10. And he that is the high priest amongst his brethren, upon whose head the anointing oil was poured, and that is consecrated to put on the garments, shall not uncover his head, nor rend his clothes. Verse 11. Neither shall he go in to any dead body, nor defile himself for his father or for his mother.
So he can't go to the funeral. Let me check that. That's what it seemed like it said. Neither shall he go into any dead body, not his mother or his father.
Verse 12. Neither shall he go out of the sanctuary, nor profane the sanctuary of his God. For the crown of the anointing oil of his God is upon him. I am the Lord. Verse 13. And he shall take a wife in her virginity.
Meaning a young woman of marriageable age. Read on.
Verse 14. A widow or a divorced woman or profane or an harlot, these shall he not take, but he shall take a virgin of his own people to wife.
So you can't even marry a widow. The priest under the covenant couldn't marry a widow. Okay. Baba Kasha.
Verse 15. Neither shall he profane his seed among his people, for I, the Lord, do sanctify him. Verse 16. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying.
Okay, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 17 in the Hebrew. Debar al Aharon la Amar Ayash Maza Ra'aika la Daratham Ashar Yahaya Bawa Mawum la A Yakarab la Hakarayab Lakam Aliyah Alahayawa. Verse 18. Kaya Kal Ayash Ashar Bawa Mawum la A Yakarab Ayash I war Awa Pashak Awa Karam Awa Sharawai. Verse 19. Awa Ayash Ashar Yahaya Bawa Shabar Ragal Awa Shabar Yad. Verse 20. Awa Gabun Awa Dak Awa Tabalol Ba'ayanayawa Awa Garab Awa Yalapath Awa Arawak Ashak. Verse 21. Kal Ayash Ashar Bawa Mawum Mazarai Aharon Hakahan La'a Yagash Laha Kwarayab Ath Ashia Yahweh Mawum Bawa Ath Lakam Aliyah Alahayawa La'a Yagash Laha Korabia. Okay, we started at 17. Verse 22. Lakam Alahayawa Ma Kodashia Ha Kodashiyam Wamum Ha Kodashiyam Ya Akal. Verse 23. Let me see that. Yeah, that so 22. Yeah, so we end at 22. All right, so start at 17. Was it 17, right? Mhm.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 17. Speak unto Aaron, saying, Speak unto Aaron, saying, whosoever he be the seed of in their generations that have any blemish, let him not approach to offer the bread of his God. Verse 18. For whatsoever man he be that have a blemish, he shall not approach a blind man, or a lame, or he that have a flat nose, or anything superfluous, Salakia, or anything superfluous. Verse 19.
Like if you have like birth defects and stuff like that, you can't under that law. Under the law of priesthood, you can't be a priest.
Okay. Verse 19. Or a man that is broken footed, or broken handed, or crook backed, or a dwarf, or that have a blemish in his eye, or be scurvy, or scabbed, or have his stones broken. Verse 21. No man that have a blemish of the seed of Aaron, the priest, shall come nigh to offer the offerings of the Lord made by fire.
So if you have any of these defects, you couldn't make the offerings to the Lord.
He have a blemish, he shall not come nigh to offer the bread of his God. Verse 22. He shall eat the bread of his God, both of the most holy and of the holy.
Most High in Christ. So as you can see, the Most High just want everything clean. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the way it's going to be. You understand? So this is the book of Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 23 in the Hebrew. Aka al haparakath la'ah yaba'ah wa'al hama zabak la'ah yagash kaya mawam bawa wala'ah yakalol ath Qadashia Kaya Anya Yahweh Ma Kadashim. Verse 24. Yadabar Masha al Aharon wa al Bunyawa wa al Kal Bunya Yasha'ala. Okay, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 22 and verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wa'id Yahweh al Mashallah Amar. So we read 3, right? We read 3. So we're gonna read this. This was a 4. Now this is the 5th one right here, right? We did with 23, 24, right? And
yeah, we did 23, 24. That was the third
one. Okay, so this is the 4th one. Wow. The water. Verse 2. The bar al Aharon wa al Bunyawa waya Nazarwa Quadashia Ma Quadashia. Salakia Bunya Yasha Allah wala Yakalola Ya Kalolwa Af Sham Quadashia Ashar Hum Quadashium Laya Anya Yahweh. Verse 3. Amar Alahum Ladarathiakum Kal Ayash Ashar Yakorab Makal Zra'aikum Al Hakadashium Ashar, Yakadashia wa. Slokia, Yakwada, Yashwa. Banya Yasha'ala, La Yahawa, Watama, Ma'athwa, Aliyawa, Wana, Karatha, Ha, Napash, Ha, Hawa'a, Malapanya, Anya, Yahweh. And this should be the last one. 4 should be the note 5. Yeah, that was 5. So we get 2 more, right? Yeah. Verse 4. Ayash, Mazarai, Aharon, Wahawa'a, Tazarawai, Awa, Zab, Bakadashium, La'a, Ya Akal, Aid, Ashar, Yatahar, Waha, Nagai, Bakal, Ta, Ma'a, Napash, Awa, Ayash, Ashar, Taza'a, Ma Manwa, Shakabath, Zerai. Verse 5. Awa, Ayash, Ashar, Yagai, Bakal, Sharatazar, Ashar, Yatama'a, Lawa, Awa, Ba'adam, Ashar, Yatama'a, Lawa, Lakal, Tama'athwa. So now we're going to go back to 21. You're going to be 23 and 24 in the English, and up to 5 in English and 22.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 23. Only he shall not go in unto come nigh the altar, because he that have a blemish, that he profane not my sanctuaries, for I, the Lord, do sanctify them. Verse 24. And Moses told it unto Aaron and to his sons and unto all the children of Israel. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 22 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, speak unto Aaron and to his sons, that they separate themselves from the holy things of the children of Israel, and that they profane not my holy name in those things which they hallowed unto me. I am the Lord. Verse 3, say unto them, whosoever he be, whosoever he be of all your seed among your generations, that goeth unto the holy things which the children of Israel hallow unto the Lord, having his uncleanness upon him, that soul shall be cut off from my presence. I am the Lord.
Who signed Christ?
Verse 4, what man soever of the seed of Aaron is a leper, or have a running issue, he shall not eat of the holy things until he be clean. And whoso toucheth anything that is unclean by the dead, or a man whose seed goeth from him. Verse 5.
Hold on a second.
Select.
So what we're talking about is the priesthood, right? So the priesthood is given unto Aaron. Aaron's sons is the beginning of the priesthood, right? And so he's given the priesthood, you understand, their parameters. You understand what they can and cannot do, because he wants them to be holy among the holy. They're held to a higher level of esteem, you understand, and level of cleanliness or separateness or holiness, right? So this is this is the establishment of things to be correct. You understand? Because when people have defects, is you know, it's not good, you understand, to come nigh to the Most High with it. You understand? But here in America, in the land that we live in this time that we live in, we all got some kind of damn. Understand? So we're under we're under the priesthood of Melchizedek. You understand? Under Christ, and meaning that all the men could be priests if you uphold the standards. Okay. Okay. Read on, Baba Kishore.
Verse 5. Or whosoever toucheth any creeping thing, whereby he may be made unclean, or a man of whom he may take uncleanliness, whosoever uncleanness he have.
Okay. So now this is the last set. This is the book of Leviticus chapter 22 and verse 6 in the Hebrew. We're going to 12. Napash Ashar, Thagai, Bawa, Wa, Ta, Ma'ah, Aid, Ha'irab, Wa, La'ah, Ya Akal, Mun, Hakadashim, Kaya Am, Rakataza, Basharwa, Bamayam. Verse 7. Waba'a, Hashamash, Watahar, Wa'akar, Ya'akal, Man, Hakadashim, Kaya, Hakamwa, Lakamwa, Salakia, Hawa'a. Verse 8. Nabala, Watarapa, La'a, Ya'akal, La, Ta, Ba'a, Ba, Anya, Yahweh. Verse 9. Washamarwa, Ath, Masha, Marathia, Wala'a, Yasha'awa, Aliyawa, Kata'a, Wamathwa, Bawa Kaya, Ya Kalola Hawa, Anya Yahweh Makadashim. Verse 10. Wakal Zar La'a Ya'akal Kwadash Tawashab Kahan Washakayar La'a Ya'akal Kwadash. Verse 11. Wakahan Kaya Ya Kwana Napash Kwanayan Kasapwa Hawa'a Ya'akal Bawa Waya Layad Bayathwa Hum Ya Akolwa Balakamwa Salakia Balakamwa. And verse 12. Wabath Kahan Kaya Thahaya La Ayash Zar Hawa'a Batha Wammath Ha Kodashium La'a Tha'akal. Verse 6.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 22, and verse 6. The soul which have touched any such shall be unclean until even, and shall not eat of the holy things unless he wash his flesh with water. Verse 7. And when the sun is down, he shall be clean, and shall afterward eat of the holy things, because it is his food. Verse 8. That which dieth of itself, or is torn with beasts, he shall not eat to defile himself therewith. I am the Lord.
So if an animal dies of itself, or if another, you come across an animal and an animal to attack the animal and kill the animal, you can't eat that animal.
Like if a chicken just, you
corn in the backyard and it's just dead, we can't eat that.
Nope, but you can sell it to the heathen though.
Oh, come. Yeah,
Clean that chicken, take him down to the market. Hey, this chicken, we found him dead, but you know,
right. Okay.
that's the Lord.
Salakia, here we go. Verse 9. They shall therefore keep my ordinance, lest there bear sin for it, and die therefore. If they profane it, I, the Lord, do sanctify them. Verse 10. There shall no stranger eat of the holy thing. A sojourner of the priest or an hired servant shall not eat of the holy thing. Verse 11. But if the priest buy any soul with his money, he shall eat of it. And he,
if you're working, that means Salakia. If you're working for the priest and he sanctifies you, then you can eat it.
And he that is born in his house, they shall eat of his meat. Verse 12. If the priest's daughter also be married unto a stranger, she may not eat of an offering of holy things.
Here, you shop. I mean, imagine. Oh, I can't words. Okay, so we're gonna Torah, give it a blow. Individual prepare to salute the Torah. Yahweh Shema Shabrak. Yeah.
Yeah. How about Shimmy al Shabrak? Yeah.
Get good practice. Okay, so now everybody, Amajim, Wapandak Kodam, which means turn and face the east. Kodam, which means turn and face the east. We're going to start closing out the Sabbath service with the reading of the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Ratazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanawa, Lakam, Cal, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawathnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawath Wala'ah, Tabiayanawa, Manasaya 1, Abal, Awashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwith, Waha'ala, Wahathaparith, La'aiwalamyam, Aman. In the English.
In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh. And thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us as we and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom
For thine is the kingdom
and the power
and the power
and the glory
and the glory
forever. So be it.
So be it.
Prayer for the Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashem Yahweh Shai.
Bahashem Yahweh Shai.
Baba Kashah.
Baba Koshah.
Nathan Lenawa.
Nathanawa.
Hakak.
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 Lapa'ah.
Lepara'ah.
Kal Makala.
Kal Makala.
Wakal Marawa.
Makal Marawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Ha.
Ha.
Matazarayam.
Matazarayim.
Matazarayam.
Matazarayim.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lahakwiyam.
Lahakwiyim.
Hamathiam.
Hamathium.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Al Rarakawaf.
Al-Kala.
Al Rarakawaf.
Al-Kala.
Or Wath.
Awath.
Hatama Allah.
Hata'Allah.
Lagarashan.
Lagarashan.
Bahashem Yahweh Shai.
Wahashem Yahweh Shai.
Wada Aman.
The water Aman. In the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the
The
leper.
power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
The prayer for the blessing in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shai?
Why Yahweh Shai?
Why Mayaka Allah?
Why Makya Allah?
Why Allahayim?
Why Allahayim?
Matazaba Ya'ah.
Matazah Bara'ah.
Allah Wap Yahana.
Allah Wap Yahana.
Ha Allah Wapium.
Ha Allah Wapium.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Saroyim.
Ha Quatazayanyam.
Ha Quatazoyoyim.
Ha Koya Yoyam.
Ha Koya Yoyim.
Waha Quatian.
Waha Agwatian.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashem Yahweh Shai.
Bahashem Yahweh Shai.
The water Aman.
The water Aman. In the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And angels.
Commanding General Yohana.
And Johanna.
The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters.
And the sister.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalm 121 in Hebrew. Aisha.
Aisha.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahahariam.
Ahahoria.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah.
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 Ma'aim.
Ma'an.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayim.
Shamayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yatan.
Ayatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashun.
Yayashun.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yashra Allah.
Yashra Allah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyaka.
Yamyaka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wa'arak.
Alayallah.
What Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Rai.
Makal Ra.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Athnapashka.
Athnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'atka.
Taza'atka.
Wa'atka.
Wabawa'aka.
Mayata.
Mayata.
Wa'aid. Iwalam.
Wa'aid awalam. In the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills,
Lift up mine eyes into the hill.
from which cometh my help.
From which cometh my help.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from
which
Yahweh,
made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
Will
moved.
not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yahshua Allah
he that keepeth Yasha Allah
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor
nor the moon.
thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in,
and thy coming in.
this time forth
From this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Allahayim.
Allahayim.
Al-Dami Alaka.
Al Damya Laka.
Al-Takarash.
Al Takarash.
Wa Al-Tashakwat.
Wa Al Tashakwat. Al
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawan.
Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimuka.
Al Amyaka.
Irayamwa.
Wa Ayaramwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata.
Wayata.
Ya'ai Tazawa.
Wa Ay Tazawa.
Tazapawanyaka.
Al Tazapawanya.
Amarwa,
Almarwa,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakakidum,
Wanakakidum,
Magoya,
Magoya,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha Allah,
Sham Yasha Allah,
Iwada,
Awada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa Aitazawa,
Nawa Tazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakhadwa,
Yakadwa,
Aliaka,
Auyaka,
Barayath,
Barayath,
Yakarathwa,
Yakarathwa,
Aholia,
Aholia,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Yashamai,
Wayashamai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Mawa'abba,
Mawa'abba,
Wahagariam,
Wahagorium,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'ima1,
Wa'amawam,
Wa'imalak,
Wa'amalak,
Palashath,
Palashah,
I'm Yashabia,
Am Yeshabwa,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Amam,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zerawai,
Zarawai,
Labanya Lawat,
Labunya Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalaham,
Ashalaham,
Kamadjin,
Kamadian,
Kasaya,
Kasaya,
Sara'ah,
Sara'ah,
Kayabian,
Kayabian,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Kwayashwan,
Kayash, Kayashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayan,
Ba'ayan,
Da'ara,
Da'ara,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Dama,
La'arama,
La'arama,
Sayatamwa,
Sayatamwa,
Nada,
Nada,
Yamawa,
Yabawa,
Arab,
Ka'arab,
Wakazaba,
Wakazaba,
Wakazabak,
Wakazabak,
Katazol,
Wakatazol,
Mana'ai,
Mana'ai,
Counter Sayakamwa,
Kalsan Kana Wumwa,
Ashar,
Ashur,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Naya Rishah,
Nawarisha,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Ath,
Ath,
Na'awa,
Na'awa,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alhaya,
Sayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Kagogala,
Kagogala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya,
Lapanya,
Raraka,
Rawaka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Tabiaira,
Tabawaira,
Ya'ira,
Ya'ira,
Wakalahaba,
Wakalahaba,
Dalahat,
Talahat,
Harayam,
Harayan,
Khan,
Khan,
Daradapma,
Daradapma,
Basairaka,
Basa'araka,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Wapathka,
Wapathka,
Tabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'ah,
Mala'ah,
Panyahum,
Panyaham,
Kwalawan,
Kalawam,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shemka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabaholwa,
Wayabaholwa,
Aja'ai,
Ayai,
Wayakaporawa,
Wayakapowa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadayawa,
Wayadayawa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Ata,
Shemka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labadka,
Labadka,
Aliyawan,
Ayalawam,
Al-Kalha Arataza.
Al-Kalha Arataza. In the English, keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh.
hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy
and be not still.
Be not still.
O Yahweh, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yahshua Allah may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom and Ishmaelites of Moab, the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, and the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. A sword is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kasan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeeb. Yea, all their princes, as Zabah and as Zamuna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
You as the second priest, yeah. Go ahead, put it down. You as the second priest, right? You give the commands like Majum, individual, turn and face the teacher. And if the sister's here, after we do the men, then you sisters, Majum, brothers, turn and face the sisters. That's all.
Come on,
So ain't nobody here. We're just gonna salute out.
Come on. Men of Israel, turn and face the teacher. Salakia. Amadium. Men of Israel, turn and face the teacher. Men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat. Amadium. Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah Barakatah. Yad Matah. Class dismissed.